Oh, yo, what's going on, y'all? What's going on, man? I want everybody to know we back. Welcome to the show. It's been a while. No, I ain't been uploading. I got a lot of things going on in my life. I just wanted to talk to y'all for a minute, chop it up real quick, good little 20, 30 minutes, little show. I got a lot of things to talk about. A few things I got going on. I want to talk about. First off, RP to Takeoff. Yeah. RP. RP to Takeoff. Rest in power. I feel like that situation was real detrimental to the whole hip hop community, urban culture in general. I feel like we took a loss. I feel like there's a lot of things going on with that situation, as far as conspiracy theories, far as people thinking who had something to do with it, camera footage being leaked, TMZ covering it. They always the ones with the story first. Somehow that's crazy to me. I don't really understand that, but you know how that go. They industry, they do industry type shit. So they the first with the footage. You know how that go. But like I said, we back, man. Make sure y'all like, share, subscribe. Find us on YouTube, Real Conversations Podcast. This is the logo. This is the official logo right here. So you don't see this logo. It's not our podcast, and it's not our official YouTube. So check us out. Follow, friend us on Facebook, follow us on Instagram. We back. I don't know when the next show coming, but I'm gonna try to come to y'all more frequently because I really don't be on this platform a lot. I'll be more on the Boss That Is Worldwide type time. Make sure y'all like, share, and subscribe to that page as well. Boss Status Worldwide on Facebook, Instagram, YouTube. Make sure y'all check out Got the Status on also Real Conversations Podcast Network. That's where you can find us on iTunes, Apple Podcasts, Spotify, and things of that nature. So I would appreciate if y'all could, just follow all our networks and chop it up with us. Comment what you like, what you don't like, so we can improve and keep this show rolling. I appreciate y'all, and I really gotta get this out because this is really fucked up my spirit. Take off. You know what I'm saying? Had 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 way more life to live. First off, I want to say that he had way more life to live. He was in a devilish industry, which we all love, quote unquote, the hip hop industry, where a lot of shit goes down. You feel me? But that's just how that go, man. I'm sorry. I'm sorry to hear that. I know a lot of people taking that bad. People pointing their fingers at Mob Ties, Jay Prince, his children. But we all, we wasn't there, so we can't judge them. We can't judge, and we don't know what really happened. The media and the industry gonna spin it how they want and make who they want to look like the victim. We always gotta realize that we gotta keep our third eye open, and we gotta really dissect things when it comes to like murders and people going to jail and people ended up missing and all type of things like that. So it's just a sad situation, man. Another one gone, another young leader, another young warrior gone. You know what I'm saying? Didn't have any children. That's the saddest part to me. I got one on the way, so I just feel like a man that don't leave behind no bloodline, man, it's kind of like they might be forgotten, you know. Sad to say, but that's just how I feel, honestly. And like I said, prayers go out to Takeoff, to Quavo, Offset, his family, his mother, his brother, and all the family that we know that's linked to Takeoff. You know, I pray for them, and I hope they can find peace. And just leave it at that. I'm not gonna go into conspiracy theories. I'm not gonna go into what coulda, woulda, shoulda type situations because at the same time, like I said, we don't know what was going on. We don't know. We just hearing from social media and things like that. So it's sad to say, but at the same time, we gotta really think for ourselves in these type of situations, and we can't let the media and all these news networks sway our mind to think a certain type of people had something to do with it because that's just black another black on black crime. You know, that's just furthering the cycle down. So we really gotta think about things, and we really gotta be logical with a lot of things and understand what type of field that Takeoff was in. We really do gotta understand that because this the industry. I'm not gonna say this industry like I'm really a part of it, but I'm sorry, I'm yawning. I'm sorry, I all y'all. This industry though, it's not really the most. How can I put this? It's not really the most safest, holiest, whatever you want to call it, type of industry. So prayers go out to him, and I just really think that's just a whole sad situation. Another young black man losing his life due to nonsense. I'm gonna keep it real. Like we about to get real. Hit that like, share, subscribe. We about to get real, man. Due to nonsense. There's no way that millionaires should be arguing over a dice game, basketball game, a bet, anything like that. So I feel like we have to really be we have to really be aware of our surroundings. We have to be aware of the energy that surrounds us. We have to be aware of the people around us. You know what I'm saying? That hold certain energy, and we have to be aware of what we're getting ourselves into. We can't be naive. We can't no longer be just blind to the fact. You know, it's 2022, and we know that most people ain't living right. Let's just be real. So I'm gonna just leave it like that. We know that most people ain't living right. We know that it's a cold world. We know that things can go left at any moment. We know that people, morals, values, and principles are decaying by the day in this world that we're living in. So, with that said, keep it real with yourself, stay true to yourself, and know what you're getting into. And know that it's deeper than money, and it's deeper than the image, and it's deeper than the look. You know, you got people depending on you. You have children or a wife or mother, father, brother, sister, etc., etc., etc. You have to be aware of your surroundings, and you have to be careful of where you going, when you going somewhere, and how you moving. If you worth $1 million whatever. You got this certain image. You wear a lot of jewelry. You live a certain lifestyle. You have to be prepared for the worst outcome. Let's just be real. You have to be prepared for the worst outcome at every second, at every moment. You cannot be lacking. You cannot be non-strategic. You cannot be um you cannot just be in the midst of everything going on like a regular. And I'm sorry to say it like that, but like a person with no stature, no status, so to speak. You feel me? So once again, rest in power to Takeoff. Prayers go out to you, your family, QC, and everybody that was close to you that had a real personal, special bond with you. And my prayers go out. I'm gonna keep it like that. And next we're gonna talk about the whole Kyrie and Ye situation. What's going on with them, the so-called cancellation of them, and things of that nature. I feel like first off, it's total bullshit. I'm just gonna keep it real. It's total bullshit. I don't agree. I don't agree with a lot of things, but I definitely don't agree with a black man reposting a movie when he never said no words. He never disrespected no culture. He never disrespected no quote unquote community. All he did was repost a movie, a cover of a movie to his IG. He didn't say, y'all go watch this. He didn't say anything. But all of a sudden, the NBA tells him he's suspended and he has to do certain things to be eligible to play in the NBA again, which is his job, which is his main source of income, which is how he feeds his family. I'm really starting to believe that all this shit is systematic. All this shit is planned, pre-rehearsed, and things like that. Because how the hell are y'all gonna come this hard at me for reposting a picture? I never said no words. I never said any hate speech, quote unquote anti-Semitic, anything. I reposted a goddamn picture of a movie that was titled From Hebrew to Negro. And y'all are gonna get, or not even y'all, the NBA, the whole goddamn organization is gonna get in their feelings. First off, I feel like they've been trying to blackball Kyrie ever since he took a stand on the vax, the C-19 shot, and ever since then, the NBA ain't been rocking with him. They've been giving him a hard time because he's standing on what he believes in. He don't believe in the shot. He don't believe in. He has his right. You feel me? As a black man, as an American first, right? As an American, right? Because he is a person that was born on this soil, and we supposed to have the freedom of choice, right? Freedom of choice, freedom of speech, freedom of all that shit, right? So, with that being said, how the hell you gonna tell me as a man to get a certain shot, or I can't play, or I can't do my job, or I can't play at home games? Now y'all are really nitpicking at me. I feel like they've been nitpicking at Kyrie since then. Since he started using his voice and his platform to spread knowledge and wisdom and insight to 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 his people, or the people that want the information, because it's more than just quote unquote black, quote unquote original melanated beings that want information about these type things. We all lost. We all got to unlearn and relearn. This whole society is backwards. You know what I'm saying? Everything is backwards. They teach us things to keep us in control, to keep order, to keep us at a certain class. But that being said, I stand with Kyrie. So let's just keep that. Let's just put that out there. I stand with Kyrie. This platform stands with Kyrie. Real Conversations Podcast Network. This whole platform right here, it stands with Kyrie. So if you got something against Kyrie, you can easily click off and go about your business. I'm not gonna cuss you. I'm not gonna tell you to f yourself. I'm not gonna disrespect you at all. You had that choice. If you feel like, oh, they rocking with Kyrie, I don't rock with Kyrie, you can get your ass to wherever your next destination is. Just simple as that. I'm not gonna be rude. I'm not gonna be. There's no need for that. Everybody's entitled to their own opinion and whatever they believe in. And at the same time, most of y'all scared to stand for what y'all believe in. And that gets me to my next topic of my man, Ye, aka Kanye West, the most controversial figure in the whole goddamn industry right now. From sports, from baseball, basketball, etc. Musicians, um, the whole professional industry. Feel what I'm saying? So, hold on. So with that being said, I'm on camera, bro. With that being said, like I said, most people not even gonna stand up for what they believe in, and them same people gonna judge a man for what they believe in. That shit is out to me. Like this is the time we separate the real from fake. And I ain't saying Kanye perfect. I ain't saying he ain't made mistakes. I ain't saying he ain't did things I don't agree with. I'm just saying this situation right here proves who is really for change or not. And certain people like, oh yeah, he just saying that because of what they did to him. He don't care about us as a whole, as far as the black community, the melanated community. Um, you may be right. Some people say, oh, he was married to Kim Kardashian. Why wasn't he married to a black woman? He couldn't really care about black people if he wasn't married to a black woman. And you can be right again. But at the same time, stop getting off topic. Stop getting off what he said and what's going on with our people. We getting tricked, used, and abused daily. But when somebody say it, they get labeled certain terms, bipolar, mental health, schizo, all these type terms to derail from the fact that we are getting used and abused, and most times the forefront leader be our own people. You know what I'm saying? All these people trying to ban him and Adidas and Gap and Balenciaga, they all trying to cut ties with him. Why? Why are they trying to cut ties with him? Because when he said slavery was a choice, I believe they still had ties with them. But until he went against the people that probably write their checks or funding them, or you know what I'm saying, after he called out their bad business practices, and I ain't gonna mention their name. Y'all know who he talking about. Y'all know who he going after. Y'all know what's going on. If you don't, by now you living under a rock and you need to tune in and do your research because I ain't about to break down the whole Drink Champs interview and all that. We more up to speed now. This is November 15th, 2022. So you might need to go back and rewind and come right, fast forward to now. So I ain't finna do that for you because I don't got the time and I'm a little out of it anyway. I had a long day. I'm coming to y'all at the end of the day. I was supposed to do this yesterday, but I promised myself I would do it today. So, you know, at the same time, let's get back to it. People are upset with Ye for the George Floyd comments. And what he said about George Floyd, and I'm gonna keep it real. What he said was his opinion. I'm really not gonna speak on that because that's a touchy situation in itself. But come to find out, he did actually donate to the Floyd family. I believe it was 2 million or something like that. But you know what he said about George Floyd, I feel like it wasn't the most accurate or the most thought out statement. But at the same time, he said what he said. And he stand on what he said. So y'all gonna have to deal with Ye with that one. But I'm talking about the overall, the overall picture on how melanated people, African American people, um, ancestors of slavery, we had to realize what time we in. We had to realize what's really going down. We had to realize how they use our own people to manipulate and deceive us. We got to really know the bigger picture. We got to really come together. That's why I titled this "Let's Build" because it's time to build. It's time to separate the ones who still want to be cooned out and kissing them and kissing ass and doing whatever they got to do to provide for their family, which I don't disagree with. But integrity of all, that's just how I'm coming. That's just what it is. That's just what I stand for. I always will. So with that being said, integrity of all, we gotta separate the people that's with the movement, with building and creating our own and instilling in our children our real history and coming with facts instead of um emotional nonsense and trying to steer you off the rail and keeping us from the bigger picture. And that's how I feel, man. So shout out to Ye. I stand with Ye as far as that note, as far as calling out the faith and recognizing what we have to do to build and coming together and changing the narrative in general because the narrative is not good. The narrative is we're not gonna make it to 25. The narrative is we're not black fathers not gonna be there in the child life. The narrative is you're not gonna have a household. It's gonna be a broken home. That's the narrative. The narrative is we're gonna be all doped out. The narrative is we're not gonna eat as healthy. The narrative is we're doomed. That's the narrative. You know what I'm saying? So if you ain't trying to change that narrative, just stay over there with the usual, with the killing each other, with the genocidal community. shit, from the food to the music, it just go on and on. It's a domino effect. You can argue with whoever you want to argue with. But let's be real. From the past 30, 40, 50 years, I mean, what the hell been going on? And a lot of things we can only blame ourselves. We gotta quit placing the blame on the man and the government because that shit gonna be how it's gonna be. We gotta come together. We gotta start forming unions. We gotta start creating initiatives and coming together with local politicians and building and coming together and putting our differences aside, you know, because a lot of things is placed here for division. A lot of things are placed here to keep us off track. A lot of things are placed here to keep us mad at each other, mad at the world, mad at the next man from having a certain level of success. Because we got to all also think about the wealth gap. We also got to think about redlining. We also got to think about things that were specifically placed to hold us back. You know what I'm saying? Throughout history. So once you get to that, once you see the bigger picture, once you think of the future, your kids, I feel like you will understand where I'm coming from, where Ye coming from, where Kyrie coming from, where all the whistleblowers are coming from. You know what I'm saying? Because at the end of the day, we all bleed red. We all human beings. We all on this earth together. Whether you at the top or you at the bottom, especially for black folks, black community. And I even gotta stop using that quote unquote word. That's some old systematical shit as well. Black. You go out the country anywhere and you say you black, they look at you like you dumb as hell. Everybody else know specifically where they come from, specifically they people, they region, they homeland, but us. We speak another language. We are all really whitewashed. When you think about it, let's keep it real. Y'all get mad at me or not, but I don't give a damn. The time is now, man. Like for real, the time is now, man. Like straight up. It's time to let a lot of these people go, from family to friends to associates. It's time to let a lot of people go because a lot of people don't mean well. A lot of people ain't about shit. A lot of people are trying to hold you back from being your highest level of potential. You know what I'm saying? A lot of things start in the household as well with the youth. Um, they trying to wipe away our history. They trying to wipe away a lot of things. But it is what it is, man. This might be the deepest shit all year I just spoke on, but it's getting that way, man. I can really get on some shit, but I really just want to keep it like that. I really just want to keep it like that, man. I don't want to go too far. I might end it on something like this. When is it time to cut somebody off? And you just gotta, I'll say it like this: you gotta can't put nothing past nobody these days, and you gotta really have that track record on the motherfucker. You feel me? Sorry for my language, but that's how I feel. You gotta really break down the track record of a person, and if this is a continuation of bad behavior and negative energy and things of that nature, it's time to cut them off, man. I told y'all I was gonna be here for 20 or 30 minutes. I'm rambling right now. I was going in, but man, this is it, man. I'm back. This is a little taste, man. Real Conversation Podcast Network. Tune in, lock in, tap in. Big Smooth. We in, we out, man. I got a lot of things coming. I'm trying to get a lot of guests on the panel. And I really appreciate y'all. And I really got a lot of love for y'all if y'all listen. And I salute y'all, man. Like, share, and subscribe. Follow all my other network sites. I'm in and I'm out. It's been a long day. I love y'all, man. I'm gone.